Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to also share, like, and comment.
It's morning, not even it's almost morning, it's morning. I know. You see, I think some of these things, you know, sometimes we seem to be skating around. Trying to avoid to talk about the issue of leadership after Hakainde Hichilema, because certainly we need Hakainde Hichilema to go. There is no two way about it. We need Hakainde Hichilema to go. And some of you ask to say, okay, you want Hakainde Hichilema to go. Who should take over? Me, I am telling you, at the moment, our best bet is EDGER. At the moment, our best bet is EDGER. Of course, I started this, and then naisa bwera na fumako, naisa irekako, because fiali chiramu. Nivyo kwatu vale kumempumo, kutocha. So palasti, waisa zara vyawe, ifyo finofo mulefwa. But really, even when I said, you know, okay, let HH continue and everything, but surely, deep down my heart, I knew EDGER Lungu is better than Hakainde Hichilema. Starting just from the personality, Ubuntu fye EDGER Lungu na HH. EDGER Lungu is more human than Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema, Ubuntu, but you have to understand the context in which I'm talking about. I'm talking about as a Bemba. When we say Muntu, it means is a person that sympathizes with others, is a person that, you know, understands others, is a person that can listen from others. Hakainde Hichilema is just another person altogether. He's just another person altogether. And at the moment, the best bet that we have is EDGER Lungu. This is not to say EDGER Lungu doesn't have weaknesses. I'll be the first one. To point out the weaknesses of EDGER Lungu. And I will not even pretend to point out some of these weaknesses. I will point them out. I will even talk about my past experience when EDGER Lungu was in PF. I will talk about that. Surely, there is no one, unless, you are a cadre, you are a cadre who is naive, or you are a cadre who has been indoctrinated. But really, if you are a genuine person, you would agree that there was something that was wrong during the time of Edgar Chagwa Lungu. It is a fact. There were things that were wrong. And indeed, this is why Zambians actually voted against Edgar Chagwa Lungu. They voted against Edgar Chagwa Lungu. They didn't vote for UPND. Because people were upset with EDGER Lungu. People were upset with PF. Not so much EDGER Lungu as a person, but with PF. People were upset with PF. And EDGER Lungu was the leader of PF. So it was a protest vote that Hakainde Hichilema won that election. But of course, when I say won that election, I always have at the back of my mind that they stole. I always say my position is that yes, Hakainde Hichilema won that election because I believe he got more votes, but not 1 million votes. 1 million votes Yakuiba. I believe Hakainde Hichilema got more votes, but not 1 million votes. 1 million votes Yakuiba. They rigged the elections. Now, the way people voted in 2021, they didn't vote for Hakainde Hichilema. They voted against EDGER Lungu and PF because they were tired, because they were wrong things. And those wrong things, we need to talk about them. we need to point them out so that when Edgar Lungu comes back, he will be conscious. Even now, as he's sitting watching me, he should be alive to these issues. Okay? He should be alive to these issues that, I mean, this is what was wrong. And given the chance which we are going to give him, he should do better. And I strongly believe that Edgar Lungu has learnt his lessons. Surely Edgar Lungu has learnt his lessons. If you look at the Easter message that he gave today, you can feel that the man, you know, is reflective. I don't think the message that Edgar Lungu wrote. I don't know if you read it. I don't know if you read it. Because some of you ukubelenga chali shupa. Chali shupa ukubelenga, but I think that that Easter message was one of the best Easter messages that Edgar Lungu has ever written. One of the best messages that Edgar Lungu has ever written. But before I come to read the Easter message, I want to go back a little bit to kind of respond to some of these issues that some of you have been raising. So number one of the issues is that you say, HHLA, who should take over? I'm responding to you, Edgar Chagwalungu. No, Edgar Chagwalungu, you know, they were cadres. It is true, they were cadres. And Edgar Lungu learnt the lesson, learnt it the hard way. I don't think he will come back and allow cadres to be the way they were. No, I know. He will not be able to do that. He will not allow that. Yes, PF members were all over spreading money and whatever. I think Edgar Lungu, when he comes back, he will not allow people to be that careless. I think his focus will be more on the poor people. He will be more on those people who are failing, you know, to earn a living. I am sure he's going to focus on that. You can bring up other issues. I will open phone lines and I want you to bring up other issues and I will be able to respond. Even the issue of arrest, like myself, I was being arrested. I'm sure Edgar Lungu now has seen it because he himself has been treated by his own medicine. Yeah? He's been treated by his own medicine. His own wife was arrested. He himself, they came back. So that experience is a good experience for Edgar Lungu. It's a good experience because he felt it. Now, Edgar Lungu felt it. How it feels when Bakapokola are victimizing you. When Bakapokola are abusing you. He has felt it. I don't think that Edgar Lungu will come and allow those situations that we had. I don't think he will allow that situation. He will really be different. That is for sure. He will really be different. So, in terms of looking at the economy, it is true that our economy at the moment is in a mess. But trust me, this situation that we are in, we would have been there during the time of Edgar Lungu. We would have been there. But Edgar Lungu prevented it. In his simple way of doing things, in his kindness, we didn't reach this level. We didn't reach this level. I know some people will say, no, things are bad. It's actually Edgar Lungu who caused it. No. Why are we where we are now, right now? Why are we where we are? There are just a few things that we can point at. Number one, it's the issue of the policies. The issue of the policies. These policies that Bahaka Inde Ichilema swallowed, which you are celebrating today, debt restructuring and whatever. The IMF policies are bad. That is number one. The IMF policies. The policies that IMF has.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
has given us are very bad. What are those policies? The policies where they have just come to cut like the umbilical cord, to cut the issues of subsidies. No matter how much whatever you can say, governments need subsidies. Even in America, there are subsidies. Even in UK, there are subsidies. Because subsidies are there to, help the poor, to reduce the gap between the poor and the rich. So that at least even those who cannot afford, they can afford. But IMF policies came and just cut it like an umbilical cord. And these policies, what are those things? I want to be practical or pragmatic to talk about these issues. What are those issues when we talk about subsidies? We're talking about the subsidies, for example, in agriculture. In agriculture, we had that subsidy of FISIP. This UPND government has messed up FISIP big time. The very moment they came in, they messed it up, FISIP. They messed up, in other words, they messed up the farming input distribution. They messed it up. They messed it up big time. On the other hand, Edgar Lungu managed FISIP very well. So you see the difference. I'm trying to bring you to why we are where we are. And I'm trying to tell you that if Edgar Lungu had not handled his governance well, we would have been here much earlier than now. We would have been there. But Edgar Lungu mitigated the situation. He mitigated the situation. So one of the issues, I'm talking about the issues of subsidies. And I'm giving you a practical example on agriculture. Farming input distribution has been messed up because Hakainde Hichilema brought in politics, brought in tribalism. And these things in Shilanda Nature and Delande. Narandat brought in politics. How did he bring in politics? He brought in politics whereby those people who were supplying fertilizer and the farming input and everything, he labeled them to be PF. And he said we are not going to buy from them. You saw what happened in 2022 farming season. 2022 farming season, that government of yours, they couldn't buy fertilizer in time. They couldn't buy fertilizer in time. Because they said, no, we want to see where we can buy cheaply. But basically, it was not about cheaply, it was about getting rid of those that he considered to be PF. And at the end of the day, they couldn't even manage to buy the fertilizer. They ended up buying fertilizer from the very people that they refused to buy from. Because they brought in that Jangulo. You remember the Jangulo guy? They brought in Jangulo because Jangulo, they had done a deal, now HH. And they thought Jangulo will manage to bring fertilizer, in the country. And, they shared the spoils. Unfortunately, Jangulo could not manage. What he did instead, he went and bought from the very people that they said you are PF card. That's where they went to buy. And they bought, they even increased the price because they said they are going to buy it cheaper. But for them, they even bought more expensively. It was in Parliament. It was in Parliament. Then, apart from that, procurement, politics, na corruption. You say not about corruption, more about corruption. From there, we talk about the issue of distribution. The issue of distribution, politics, food. Politics no, PF was giving so many, these people, some of the people who were receiving were cadres. And so a lot of people were removed from the list. A lot of people were removed from the list. And they put in their people. And in putting in their people, they even concentrated more to put people in the southern province. And they said, no, northern party, no, Bale Poka Sana, so we are going to give to the southern province. So, people that received, and the farming input that they received, they were few. The production 2021, 2022 farming season was messed up. You all remember Okobalea Kanamananika. If into Amameda, Mutumalupe. Paminwe. You remember that. It is very clear. So they messed it up. Next, they came. They said no. Government should not control. Should not control agriculture sector. People should be able to sell wherever they want, and then we will have money. And when we have money, it will go into the treasury, and then the dollar will go down because forex will come in. They opened the borders. Maize was sold. And at the end of the day, we didn't have enough. What is their excuse? And people were telling them, what is their excuse now? Their excuse is to say, no, we need to sell the maize so that we can pay people. But surely, unless we are but you can see that these policies were all wrong. In short, they messed up the agriculture policy. And part of these policies came from the IMF, because one of the policies remove agricultural subsidies and then don't control the selling of maize. Don't control it. Don't control it. These are some of the policies. So agriculture sector was messed up. From there, we talk about energy. Energy, they said, no. Fuel, stop, any subsidies, stop it. And start putting review fuel every month. Review fuel price every month. You all know how that has messed us up. Another one, in terms of energy, it is in terms of electricity. Electricity, no. This is rural electrification and the connectivity, whatever. These things is useless. ZESCO must run as a business. ZESCO must run as a business. What did they do? They increased the connection fees. They increased the tariffs. Where has that taken us? And apart from that, they started exporting electricity. Just like, and the Mapan was on Diamond TV the other day, and he confirmed. And he said they have only reduced, now that because we have load shedding, they have reduced the capacity by 15%. That's what he said. Zambia is still exporting electricity. But because of the challenges that we are having, now they have reduced it by 15%. 15% of the electricity that they sell, that they export, but they are still exporting. These policies, again, these are policies coming from IMF. Make ZESCO a company, like a private company. It should run as a private company. It should make money and blah, blah, and blah, blah. But those who have experience, like Avena Edgar Lungu, ZESCO, Edgar Lungu even spoke about this to say, you cannot all of a sudden just come up and say, no, we are cutting subsidies on electricity. We cannot just increase connection fees. We can't do that. Edgar Lungu refused these things. It's not that these things were not there. This debt restructuring that you're talking about, the negotiation did not start today. The negotiation started way back during the time of Edgar Lungu. But they couldn't achieve it because Edgar Lungu was refusing some of these harsh economic policies. That is the difference. So if Edgar Lungu had accepted, we would have reached this situation. But Edgar Lungu said, no, we can't do this. But HH agreed to those things. From there, what are other policies that came up? Mining sector. Mining sector, no. Allow the mining sector, give them concessions. Give them concessions so that they can make money, and when they make more money, they will buy more machines, and then they will produce more, and you'll be making 3 million metric tons per year. Since Vahaka Inde came into power, Edgar Lungu Zambia was producing about 750 metric tons. 750 metric tons. This is 2021, whatever. Sometimes we're left 800 metric tons. But HH is now 2.5 years. He said, he is going to remove concessions. For 5 years, Bakulash to Shafi. They are just making money. They are just getting our copper almost for free. They're just getting our copper almost for free. And in the explanation of YHH is that no, once Ngavapangen Dalama, they will buy machines, they will come and increase production. Now, we are...
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
2.5 years in the regime of Bahaka in the Ichilema. Has the mining sector increased the production? The response is no. They haven't. They haven't increased the production. They haven't. It is still pretty much the same. So, and yet we have lost money. For 2.5 years, we have lost money. We have lost our minerals. The minerals have gone. We are not earning that money. And you people, Mwadishvat, copper, it is the highest earning in terms of dollars. Copper, $8 40% of our forex exchange come from copper. No, concessions. This is why you have seen the dollar shooting up. This is why you have seen the dollar shooting up, because there are no dollars that are coming into the country because of the bad policies of Bahaka in the Ichilema. Then, load shedding. Bahaka in the Ichilema, when PF came into power, they embarked on creating, more power generation plants. They embarked on that. And they have done some solar panels. I think about three plants were completed. Even this Kafue God, which Haka in the Ichilema talks about, it is PF who started it. And when he was coming in, instead of him thinking outside the box to continue from where PF left, he thought, no, we have electricity. He was even boasting. When he came, we have electricity, there is no load shedding. Now we are going to be exporting. Mamona? Now we are going to be exporting. Edgar LUNGU, he didn't think of exporting. Whenever no, we have to export. This drought now, today, you want to talk about drought like drought, warfare. But HH want to find an scapegoat through drought. By HH want to find an scapegoat through drought. That because of drought, the economy is bad. No, the economy is bad because of the bad policies Yawahaka in the Ichilema. And he has implemented these policies, one, because he has fallen prey to the Western influence, the people that backed him up to become president. He was falling every year he was failing to become a president for 5 times. Those people had invested money in it. So some of the policies, they use IMF, when in fact it's not even IMF. It is themselves, they want to get back money. They want to get back money. One of the policies is the concessions in the mining. And other concessions in Delandapo, I've not even spoken about KCM, where we had the data which store our money, and now they are back. I have not even spoken about Mopani, which you have given free of charge. You have given it free of charge. So, Edgar LUNGU, there is you can do a contrast. Pama subsidies, Edgar LUNGU said, no, we cannot do that. Pama light, Edgar LUNGU, he was making more plants so that we can have more power generation. By HH, he was selling. In agriculture, Edgar LUNGU was giving people so that valime avengi and tulime fintu. And indeed, we were having bumper harvest. NIHH, he has been selling Yamata. And if we see the thing there, you see contrast. KCM, Edgar LUNGU said, no, let's get the mine. He got the mine. Put in Miringo there, and they were producing. They started producing, they started paying abantu, wino. Ukwabantu no batawale fola KCM, tabale fola. Ilo kwa di miringo, mulanda pali miringo, ilo kwa di miringo. People were getting paid. In Congole, they were paid. And Twankane, production was there. Opo mwaishira imweba UPND. Finish free stika kulia. Things became bad, and they have become bad. And what do you do? You say, no. Change to wesha balaveni, wakawalala, vavedanta, ebo mwawesha. Edgar Lungu ali wapoke the mind bala, because wala wantu wali wakawalala, abapoka. Atwala komiringo, and ifintu fyambo kwenda. Ba UPND vaisha, bafumyako miringo, bavika komuntu wabo, ifintu fyawa stack. Fyawa stack at no, what do? Let's bring back. Balaveni wakawalala. At no, why are you bringing bakawalala? At yo, bakawalala vadia, iyo valeisa nindarama. Bala later 250 million. They will put up to 1 billion. Action. They say they will put up to $1 billion. Bala vikama. But in the meantime, now bakota kuna 250 million. Bala vikama 250 million. Ama wekas bala fola. Ama nanika na masa players bala fola. Up to today, your 250 million tawa vikama. Abantu tawale fola. They are not being paid. Suppliers are not being paid. That is KCM. Mopani. Mopani nde mieba mopani. Waka inde ichilema na waipela. Ilia mopani na wasenda waka inde ichilema. Waka inde ichilema, that's why he doesn't even mind. Ukuchula mule chula. Because according to him, as long as nawa kwa toru pia, it's okay. Ilia mopani waisendele fiavene. Ilia mopani. Eyo wapele. Ilipile nkongole. Chile nkongole. Haka inde ichilema le kongola ma campaign. That date, that money that haka inde ichilema was being sponsored. He has given them mopani. Tapali na findi muivepo noko vepwa. Tapali ne filipo apa. Ilia mopani. Eyo apele. Echilandushi. Apele abalemu campaign na. Those people who are campaigning for him, those who are giving him money, that's why he has given them money. We have got information. Uriamuntu mwai listen that yo afumine ku Dubai. Ku Dubai tabamu ishive. Ku Dubai tabamu ishive. Tapali opo ishivikwe ulia. Tapali opo ishivikwe. Ku Dubai teshivikwe. Imwa muntu ule isati ni equity partner ule tama billion muchalo. Kutaka no kuishivikwa kuna nikani ku Dubai. Tapali umu ishive ku Dubai tapali. I was in Dubai, by the way. I was in Dubai before I came here. And I tried to inquire about this person. This person is not known. He is not known in Dubai. And waka inde chilimabala kanati yo challenger Gulf stream we cannot use it. Gulf stream indeke yenu ila waka inde chilimabale bati bale shitisha ati waka ishtisha. It is now a plane that they are using to transport ama businessmen wabo. Gulf stream nomba yama diru waka inde chilima tavenderamo. But vale ibonfya kuma diru ukula sendramo abakankala balya uyuine wa ishiro uyukusamu uyuine wa ishire mkustanto anikane kumopani nde challenge ba UPND aishire shani ba UPND 12 aishire shani because na tumfuko bati aishire na Gulf stream mwalitu ma Gulf stream kuya mkumusenda ya muleta kuno na bakaine ichire na wa ibonfyako no kumuwekesha Gulf stream was used to go and bring uyumuntunga ni businessman na bamalanji bali kwatendeke na Ntwani kana alikwatendeke Savenda alikwatendeke nombo itakwetene ndeke mwa wonfya Gulf stream ukuya mkumusenda no kumuleta Mozambique muleba ati ni business wako bati ni kwisa na kwisa. And by the way, whilst you are talking about all these things, Dubai Mwalishwat is a Muslim country. Is a Muslim country. The people that are there, they are Muslim. Most of them are Muslims. But this guy, now for an Efia Whitey, as a Muslim, he was busy celebrating, doing cheers and champagne during the time of Ramadan. Mwalifu mwanakoinu. Where you go and check if Dubai makes deals during the time of Ramadan. They don't. They don't. They don't make it during the time of their fasting. They don't. They don't. Ngo you and I shireshani. Cheers. And who is this person?
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
Tuiposa nechitaponso na tuishwama ishiri ashiri lili kuma. Apa na wawula mupane wa haka inde ichilema na wapela ichirandushi kuli wale wale wa supporta. Na beno mobali obviously because wa haka inde ichilema tabapela mopani it is another mtuwa nikaneria atishani Mosotunya. Exactly what happened to Mosotunya, that's what has happened to Mopani. Ilia maini ilia okuyentanshi. Niba aka inde ichilema. Iba kasango. Konobo nchoba aka inde ichilema bali chinjirisha. Tawabika po mashina yabo. That's why he doesn't declare his assets. Because he doesn't put his names on his assets. That is the problem with aka inde ichilema. But that mine has just been gotten from you Zambians. Tapali nefe akoba tishana shan tapali ulia muntu ule nikapusu sufeteshi wikono kuishirikwa. Tapali nefe na waipela. But look at va Edgar Lungu. Busheba Edgar Lungu wale wela tiyo na inembe mumma maini. Wena wa Edgar Lungu wali pokele Mopani dachi. Government yala senda. We will run it. That's what va Edgar Lungu did. Ena ashtisha. KCM ba Edgar Lungu. No. Tien tu sende KCM. Tupela vena Zambia. Ena. Tien tu wapelewa vedati. Nempia tabadi kama. Na wawe na wanelanda tindarama tapali ndarama wabikam. At 1.1 billion tapali ndarama shaisa. Tapali. But now wafukwata na consultant. Na wafukwata na consultant over kalipira $16 million. Ndarama wingi $16 million. Nga mwina Zambia baka inde ichilema can never pay mwina Zambia $16 million. Bala bambi bale wapela na punga lishinga gani $65 million. Indaramo wing mwewe antushua. So if you think to Ndelondora, these things that I'm explaining, these are real things. These are real things that you can see. Te mufi na mfeba haka inde ichilema na wekala wali hapa. Kuchitu wakapitamu. Na wekala wali hapa. Kuchitu wakapitamu. The man is a mess for our country. We have never had it this bad. We have a very selfish man. Who doesn't care about Zambians? Edgar Lungu cared about Zambians. He said, no. We cannot impose so-called reflective tariffs and increase connection fees. He refused. This is a fact. Why was we pay? Bakada wale umabantu. Loleshe ni palif in the land. Even in Congole shine mulanda but debt mountain. They created the debt. Edgar Lungu tale Congo ndarama vika mtumba. Indarama ba PF ba Kongwele. Bonsto ali monoko shaya. Indarama shimbingere bapokele Eurobond. Shimbisha ile Muzambia Railways. Shimbisha ingire mukule misebo. Some of this money went into building infrastructure, which we can see, which Waka in the Ichinema today is enjoying. But Waka in the Ichinema Pova Ishira, he has not even built a 100-meter road. He hasn't. Muma compound, mwa libe misebo, wonse to alishimona. Muma compound, mule umfo hapa mule randa. Mule sumina no kusumino kwa bati panse pa miye sunga tuwafu mapanse kwa asanga umusebo watana. Chalala, bali miwamisha chalala, bali miwamisha chalala. So, when you talk about it, no, in Congole, that mountain which Edgar Lungu left, I mean, haven't you seen where the money went? Yes, it's a fact. That's for sure. But bali lilemo inchito shali moneka. Nomba waka inde ichilema. Tashilemoneka nenchito. Ishemi God. Those mines is giving free of charge. He's getting shares in those mines. Bale yakana nawa na privatization reloaded. Mass privatization is here now. So when you really compare these two, ndefu abapressing muntu minefoni, muchite compare Fimbelanda, muchite compare ama policies yakwa Edgar Lungu, nama policies yaba HH. Then at yo kuli drought, ngafe nenyebe. Ba PF bali kulile ama they improved, they added on electricity production in our country. They did. Electricity generation, they added. Has Vaka in the never added anything? Wala. Instead, he thought it's too much. He even started exporting. Then, Mulela Dapadi, na drought choko yadi. Kudiba Edgar Lungu yadi. We had the drought. Drought has been there for a long time. But no Baba HH, drought anyway. It's the West. No, it's not. It's not. And what was he saying when he was in the opposition? He said, no, it's about leadership. But what has he done to mitigate the sufferings? Apart from that, apart from that, we had COVID. COVID was bad. It was at the Edgar Lungu went through COVID in Dala, Papik in Dala. Look what happened. What was HH saying? Hey, declare Ushanchani a national disaster. Hey, do a lockdown. Did Edgar Lungu declare a lockdown? Did Edgar Lungu declare hunger as a problem? He didn't. He didn't. He managed. He managed. So, umepali HH when na Edgar Lungu wandini nani. Edgar Lungu didn't declare a disaster. Oh, no, he didn't. He fought. He fought and he managed. We didn't line up for mini meal. We didn't. Mini meal prices did not escalate to levels where it is today. It didn't. You see? So, uyu HH nangwala nangumulefo yoku yumfa praising nangwale yuma pachifuba. Awe is Moiche is far away from Edgar Lungu. So, I'm doing this comparison for you to appreciate why I'm saying Edgar Lungu should be the man that we should give a chance. And yes, of course, some people will come up and say, but no, I mean, why can't he just put another one and so on and so forth? These things that I've spoken about, it is Edgar Lungu who knows how they traversed during those hard times. It is Edgar Lungu who knows where he left those things, at which point he left. Bringing a new person, it might be difficult. So the issue of somebody with experience, somebody with at least the knowledge of where we should touch, where we should go, it's the Edgar Lungu. It's not that I mentioned the former president. Hello, the former president. The former president. But, and I know a lot of other people want to become president. 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 I know. But let us be realistic. There is no one at the moment. We are lucky to have Edgar Lungu still alive, still energetic. We are lucky. We should thank God. And for those of you, my friends, my dear friends, my colleagues, who wants to become presidents, let us be realistic. I'm not part of UKA, so I can even say these things. And me, I'm a free spirit. I say things the way I see them, the way I want. Even UKA Queen, UKA is very good. And we would want to be part of UKA. Even as we want to be part of UKA. But let us not get disillusioned to say, no. UKA at the end of the day will decide to be one who should be president. Those are jokes. I'm telling you, those are jokes. Those are jokes. And if there are people who are in UKA to think that, no, I can be the one to be anointed to become president or whatever, then you are not thinking properly.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
You are not thinking properly. Why you are not thinking properly? Whoever is thinking no, he should go ahead before EDGER Lungu. And I'm not saying this that EDGER Lungu, anything, whatever. And I know that EDGER Lungu may not even have this courage to say these things. Because he is a nice man. And he doesn't have the courage to tell people off. Or to say some of these things. But in the book, and I'm saying this because I love my country. That's all. I'm saying this only because I love my country. The only one who can stand na HH buno ukumukwanisha ni EDGER Lungu. Tapali pali ifwe wonse. Tapali pali ifwe wonse. Some of you some of you na inena abapona bwini. I know some of you presidents weba ituntumba bu president. I'm even better off. I am even better off than some of you. I can do much better to fight against haka in the ichile. So, but no, it should be me, it should be me. I am better off. I am out here, out of the country, because I am better than some of you. I am better than some of you. Mulatina no kulandanga in these days, mulatina no kulanda. Ine haka in the ichile. I munafi no kumunafat uyu wafia. Na ngofia paso talelala haka in the ichile because of me. To some of you, amitamba fia. Munafi kwa tinuwa mosquito. Munafi kwa tinuwa mosquito. But for me, as much as to praise singer will say whatever nonsense, hey, you are a joker, what? If I'm a joker, why don't you just leave me to be talking? Why don't you just leave me to be talking? I'm making my jokes. Why don't you just leave me? Why don't you just leave me? Why are you so? Nganalanda kwa panono fe kiriki nishibaka pokola mwatu. Nalanda kwa panono nishibaka pokola mwatu. Echo na fuminepo so that inkonka nyepo kulanda. And I'll keep talking. Because if I had stayed there, and if I had gone in jail, I wouldn't have been talking. It is very simple. It is not an issue of cowardice. Because some of you are saying, hey, you are a coward. Hey, you are saying Wakambwidi. Hey, you are saying, hey, Kaisa Zulu. I'm totally different. I'm totally different. I didn't run away because I am scared of jail. No, I've never been scared of jail. Never. I've never been scared of jail. What I refused is to be packed in jail and then I become useless. No, I don't want to be useless. I don't want to be useless. That's the point. I don't want to be useless. And I am calling upon you Zambians. I'm calling upon you Zambians. Those of you who want to change, support me, stand with me. Stand with me. Mukashtena moto kayandi. Buy the vehicle. It's still languishing. I know some of you like to think to say, no, nothing. Me, I'm an independent person. I'm an independent person. Tapa wo ingekita klemati. Ine chilita ni newo mchita sponsor takwaba. Ni lesa wandi unsunga. Lesa wandi unsunga. So, don't be cheated. Don't be cheated to think, no, EDGER Lungu, hey, aliku Singapore, hey, EDGER Lungu, takudi, lesa wande unsung. I'm actually appealing to you, because I need to sort out a few things. I need to sort out a few things at home, basically at home. I need to sort out a few things. So that's why I'm really appealing to you that mushte motoka. And don't think that there is somebody who is behind Diary. Nothing. I am on my own. I am on my own. Even the things that I say, and I think I like it like this because it gives me the freedom to speak my mind. It gives me the freedom to speak my mind. By Edgar Lungu, I can criticize him as and when I feel like. I can jump on anyone, I can say whatever I want. Because I'm an independent person. I'm an independent person. If I was not an independent person, I wouldn't be struggling around selling my vehicle there, selling my property. My wife has been selling properties. I love that big thing. Today it has gone, sold. You see? Because I don't have the money coming in as you think. But let me not digress. The point I'm trying to make is that if former politicians, unless you are very selfish, unless you are not patriotic, you would definitely. Young man, I mean, what's your problem? You know when I open lines. Now you are busy calling. You. Why are you disturbing? Eh? So, I think if we have to be patriotic, we have to consider that the sold name is Edgar Lungu. That is the sold name so far. Edgar Lungu has got, according to 2021 general elections, already, he has 1.8. 1.8 with him already. Because that 1.8 is still there. And on top of that, I've been able to 2.8. Abengi baliserenkana turabamona pa social media balesa mukuirishanya me I voted for him, now I'm not going to vote for him. Yonse ajama vote ya kuri Edgar Lungu. No one has that base. No one has that base. Let's face it. So ninda napali experience, then naranda pali no one has that base. Edgar Lungu has something that all of us we don't have. We don't have. We had my elections. Bambibadi sana contest. I didn't contest as president. Mwakwete anga ma vote si. Epo mule tampira. Ifindera ndapanga fyagu mule igolesha mwaya checking abushe mwakwete ma vote yanga. Mwakwete ma vote yanga. Mwalifikira kwa na 100 pin. Temwafikira kwa na 100 pin. Temwafikira kwa na 50 pin. Ero mnanda ma million. So, tien tu ichefye bane. Na ngunyuko kwenye kuuka. We all want to be part of UKA. But we will make a mistake if we start thinking to say, no, Kutinava. We better make that decision now and start selling Edgar Lungu straight away. We should start looking at now how are we going to form this government. Takwaba all the time, all alliances are necessary. They are good. And then alliances are there. They should come. But those alliances, there must be a central force. There must be a central force. There must be a central force. Even in Kenya, when they had the Kenya Kwanza, it was William Ruto that was in the center. The other side, Umozi whatever, it was centered on Raila Odinga. Even alliance Yawa HH, yes, there was an alliance, but HH was the center. You cannot go into an alliance and start saying, once no, we are all equal. There must be somebody in the center. And me, I'm saying this today, I'm telling you, once in the let us forget this nonsense of trying to look around. Let us all focus on Edgar Lungu and start campaigning for Edgar Lungu now. Let us start campaigning for Edgar Lungu now. Now, whenever Edgar Lungu, stop being a coward. Stop being some nice Mr. Nice Man. Put up your shoes. Vala Jombo Mdala. Get ready. Get into the fight. And start speaking as the next president after Hakainde Hichilema. Start speaking like that, Wamdala. Start owning Ichalo. Ukuteke chalo, you must first own it. Before you get into state house, you must start owning a country. You must start ruling a country.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to J.
But EDGER LUNGU start ruling a country. Start ruling a country. Haka inde ichilema is gone. What? Finish mulelo lela. Finish mulelo lela. Pako kanobungata pabanso ni mamdara. Ma politics side. If you have put Mr. Nice Man, Mr. Nice Man, Mr. Nice, tafia bombe. Mr. Nice Man, Mr. Nice Man. Efo ba mpokele na PF kuli chimao sampa. Efo ba mpokele na PF kuli mao sampa. And this time around by EDGER LUNGU, icharo na chipero minwe yenu. It's up to you to lose it. It's up to you to lose it by EDGER LUNGU. Start ruling Zambia. Haka inde ichile manaya is gone. You are the president now. I'm telling you, you are the president. I'm telling you, you are the president. I am anointing you in the name of Jesus Christ. I am anointing you. EDGER LUNGU, you are the president. Now you are the president. Start ruling Zambia. Hakainde Hichilema is gone. He's only there because of the constitution. We are going to follow the constitution. So the constitution puts him there. Let him be there. But EDGER LUNGU, start ruling Zambia. Start ruling Zambia today, tonight. Ngamwabuka mailo wa mdala. You should feel Nimoba president. You should start, moving the country to where you want it to be. To where you want it to be. Namtaradisha wa EDGER LUNGU, namtaradisha. Finish mulero lela. Finish mulero lela. Take over the country. Take over the country. Take over the country wa EDGER LUNGU. Take over the country. Take over. HH Naya is gone. This man is gone. Tapali opwa shere ni constitution. Because we are a democratic country and we respect that. But in terms of ruling the country, namwewe karacharo, start listening from EDGER LUNGU. So by EDGER LUNGU, but by EDGER LUNGU you must speak, you must give direction. You, in your statement, in your article here, in your article by EDGER LUNGU, what has prompted me to talk like this, it is your article. And you see, because you wrote that powerful article, I'm talking about you. That is leadership. Because you spoke. If you didn't speak, I wouldn't have been talking about you. I'm talking about you because of what you wrote. It has inspired me. I have seen something. Continue inspiring Zambians. Continue giving directions. Continue stimulating Zambians. Continue. You said it yourself up. You said it. In leadership, just like in ordinary life, this is another point. This is another point. I'll come back to this point. But mwachilemba lero mdala. Mwachilemba. Truly there is no. Yeah. Yes. Paragraph 2 actually. It is just on paragraph 2. You said, this is what EDGER LUNGU said. He said, today he has risen from his death. Talking about Jesus Christ. And as we reflect on this important development of Jesus Christ rising from the dead, this is a development. We want to remind ourselves always that a true leader is one who knows, a true leader is one who knows the way. You know the way. But Hakainde Hichilema doesn't know the way. He doesn't know the way. Hakainde Hichilema doesn't know the way. He knows the way. He goes the way. Meaning, you move, you walk the talk. Hakainde Hichilema is not walking the talk. Hakainde Hichilema is tablalaza, is everywhere. The only walking the talk that he's doing is selling our assets to himself and his friends. That's all. That is he's only amassing money. That's all. That's all Hakainde Hichilema knows. He doesn't care about Zambians. He only cares about himself and a few friends of his. That's it. That's it. And you said, and he shows the way. You have shown the way here. That's why I'm talking about it. But if you are going to keep quiet, how are you going to show us the way? Zambians want somebody to lead them. Baka in EDGER LUNGU, lead the way. You know 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 the way. And then, so some of you, and then some of you will have been saying, no, whatever my mistakes, Nachmieva, EDGER LUNGU, he has learned his lessons. Nachmieva, that he has learned his lessons. And he'll be different when he comes. And you see it in his writing. You see it in his writing there. You see it. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said. This is paragraph what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is paragraph 5. And in paragraph 5, he says, in leadership, just like in ordinary life, mistakes are made, and we must learn from them. With insight, we can make better shepherds. So, EDGER LUNGU has realized, he said, in life, just like in normal life, we make mistakes, but we must learn from them. Me, have seen EDGER LUNGU has realized. He has realized, and this is humility. This is humility. He is admitting to say, look, we made mistakes and we have to learn from them. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The man has realized whatever mistakes, and he wants to do different. You can tell from his writings. You can tell. So we need EDGER LUNGU. We need EDGER LUNGU. So, my brothers and sisters, let us just rally behind. All of us, if you love EDGER LUNGU, if you love our country, not EDGER LUNGU, not that we love EDGER LUNGU, if you love our country, let us rally behind EDGER LUNGU. We need to put him there. Let's just push him. Let's push him. Let's put him there. Because Hakainde Hichilema is gone. Let us move Hakainde Hichilema out and let us put EDGER LUNGU there. And ruling starts now. Start talking about EDGER LUNGU as the president. Start calling Hakainde Hichilema the outgoing president. Start calling him the outgoing president. And he's outgoing because he doesn't care about people. He has brought bad policies. He's selling our country. And he keeps lying. Don't allow EDGER LUNGU, Hakainde Hichilema to lie to you. Don't allow. Don't allow it. Don't allow. The moment Hakainde Hichilema lies, tell him, Uliwabu, shut up. Tell him. Tell him, Uliwabu, shut up. Hakainde Hichilema, wabufi. And it's a fact, he even knows it himself. Nobody doesn't know. Even Vanelli Mutawale Tasaspendi, Kalaka Mukashana, they know that Uyumuntu wabufi. They know. So, that aside, we need to build our country. The moment somebody comes in, whoever has to come in, I will keep on emphasizing this. Because our country is so divided. So the moment somebody comes in, we need somebody that is going to unite the country. We need somebody that is going to unite the country. And surely, even me in the pepanda, kuchechi, shana, shani, but really, I'm also bleeding. I'm also bleeding. I'm feeling bad with what is going on with my family, me being out here, chilling karipa. And I know a lot of other people feel karipa. So, we need somebody that has got that temperament. Va EDGER LUNGU bali kwa takalaka temperament. Kakobati, kuti wachita tolerate ifi mtu ifi. No kuchita unite each other. We need a person that can unite the country. We need a person that can speak with that meek voice to speak to the hearts of people such that we can be able to put our hearts down. Our hearts are burning right now.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
We need that voice, that soft voice of Edgar Lungu, to tell us, to say, no, he's your brother, he's your sister. Let us build the country together. We need that. Edgar Lungu has got that gift, and it's not that so we need that. We need a person that can unite this country. But church has messed up our country big time. Some of you have been busy today talking about Yui. Why are you defending Yui? Why are you defending Yui? Why are you defending Yui? He's a brother also. He's a brother also. By the fact that Alintoverama P, by the fact that Ali bedroom yandi aya alsopondala through wakapokola wakwe and whatever, is a brother. Is a brother. And because he's a brother, I should not lie against him. Just because he has done bad things to me, I should not lie against him. And you must know that this division keeps increasing. Keeps increasing. I've come to learn that Mukapokola kuli number division where abalos vale bata sideline. Awa kusilepo na awakosapo. There are people who have ganged up to get rid people to get rid of people like Yui, to get rid of people like Siandenge. Abalos na bavemina. That is how deep this division is. Mwina mwana kwa tipalikwanga. Na ingra division, I've learned about it today. There is serious division mukapokola. Abalos na wambo kula wataruka. Eba abalozi even there are more. We have more lousy people in the police. But there is a ploy to kick out losses, and remain. They want an IG proper Mtonga. They want a deputy IG a proper Tonga. They want director proper Tonga. Because they want to prepare for the rigging of elections. They want to make sure. Muimona kwa tikwanga la file chitika. Muimona kwa tikwanga la file chitika. To some of you, you are just thinking, you are just supporting because you hate Yui. They know. Those people who have risen against the laws is police, they know that Yui is not liked. And that's why they want to use people like me. They know that Yui, they have done bad things to me. And they knew that when they come to me, the news will spread like wildfire. They really thought like that. But no, I'm objective. I'm not supporting Yui for anything. Yui has got nothing to give me. Nothing. He's just a police officer. He's just a police officer. Eh? There is nothing, and I mean, you can tell. But I'm being objective. The story that was written about Yui, Yui, that's how you wrote that story. Now, because just don't be excited just because a story against somebody, because this person embarrassed Edgar Lungu at one point, he went to Shan. Be very careful, you'll be used. But PF, you have been used by Yui. Those stories are not real. The story which was written perfect, you want to republish, PF, you want to republish because it's you. When they came to me, I refused. I didn't publish it, I refused. I said it's not making sense. There is no way a police officer like him would send Wakapokolokoya Mkuiba. I refused. Next now, at Yui has been reported to Anti-Corruption Commission. Look at the story. What is the story? Finchi, a formulator report Yui Kukukuria Anti-Corruption Commission. What is corruption? What is corruption? What did Yui benefit out of what happened there in Olympia? What did Yui say the benefit? Apart from the fact that he rushed to go and help somebody who claimed they were robbers outside. What corruption is there? What corruption is there? Eh? Now you are busy carrying the story. Yui has been reported to anti-corruption. For what? For what? You are just being used. They want to use you to get rid of Yui. But the person that they will bring there, it will be a snake, will be more lethal than Yui. Because he will have a proper whatever. Yes, even Yui is a cadre. But there is a ploy, there is a campaign which is running in the police. They want to get rid of Abalosi. And if you are no shalimo, akabamo. Because some of you, some of you thought that no, now you have it. Now I'm Mimina. Now I'm Mimina. Now you even know what I'm talking about. You even know. Now then you no shalimo akabamo. You are getting excited, arresting me and whatever. Number na chisa na kulimu. Be very careful with some of these people. That's why I tell you, dictators, don't trust them. Just because they are attacking somebody else, you think, no, it's okay. When they finish attacking that one, they will come to you. This is what has happened to you. Whoever thought that you today, whoever thought? No, you never thought like that. There is a new IG coming. Bamusamba, you are not reaching 2026. You are not reaching. There is a new anointed IG. A Tonga one is coming. He is coming. So you like, no shadi mwaka wamu. Ndeni ngamukafika ku 2026. Mule tola no wapo na imu wa musamba. Anyway, the story that I'm bringing, the issue that I'm talking about here is that a man who should come should be a man that is going to unite the country. Because Yonsayama divisions are. Yonsayama divisions. The country is very divided, very, very divided. So we need somebody that can unite the country. EDGER LUNGU has got that temperament. EDGER LUNGU has got that maturity. He's not going to be excited like me. You know, in a panondinjing state house. Mdala, hey, Mdala kateka, fipawa, whatever. Tuambo fixa abantu. Wambo kutamsha abantu inchito. We don't need that. So we need somebody that is going to unite the country. So na imomo watamfisha machito. Imomo ba civil servants start campaigning. I'm calling upon you. Be campaign managers. Musivu society start campaigning. Start campaigning. Mumba Malila. Muntuandi, you are the Chief Justice. You have got the security of 10 years. Start talking to your judges. Can they start doing the right things? Can they start doing the right things? Because people have gone. So imwema judges nama magistrate. Imwenga mushari na haka inde ichilima. Mukashala pambili. Mukashala pambili. You will be exposed. It is time that you start putting your foot down and start delivering judgments accordingly. Start delivering judgments accordingly. Because people are gone. Hakainde Hichilema has already failed. He has failed. So if you are going to be delivering ama judgments to favor Hakainde Hichilema, mukaileterera pofi. Mukaileterera pofi. It is not whoever, it's people. So once it am benefit konkoloka kuba mu right direction. Tapali ushishimo kwa Hakainde Hichilema tapali okwale. Ni shifori chipuba. Nga walisambirira if you are really educated. If you are able to see things, you can see that Hakainde Hichilema tabako the future. So you could be a judge. Imomema kadas va ingishama judges. Itampeni could start behave win. Because Tapali Hakainde Hichilema has already lost it. He has lost it and is not going to come back. What is going to bring Hakainde Hichilema back? What is going to bring Hakainde Hichilema back for people to vote for him? What? He has messed up in every way. You are a judge. But 10 hours. 10 hours. Are you happy yourself? If you are a judge, because you are my neighbors. Mwikara kuroma, tamakwatana generator, ine nalikwata kuna generator. Imo tamakwatana generator, tamakwatana solar panel. Mwikara mumfifi, mwa judge. Mulefera no kulemba ma judgments. Muna ndi wa nankane, wa fi blackout. Fuel of 40 liters vamipera. Ngayapwa, you can't even put fuel because you have no money.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
You have no freedom even yourself. And the people are feeling it. Take out in Chufa Tayali and the Fifi. Just think about it. It doesn't matter who you are. Think about it. Do you really think Zambians, ordinary Zambians, if you are having those frustrations, what about ordinary Zambians? Do you really think they are going to vote for Hakainde Hichilema? They can count on ECZ. At your ECZ will rig my elections. We know the plot already. We know the plot. Because you messed up the people that helped you to rig those elections. Those people are telling us, I'm very responsible. I know how you rig the elections. When I spoke about it, people have come to me, they are telling me, I know how you rig the elections. Ama savers, ya wakui. You are kind of Hichilema, walifu mishenda lama yakushitama savers. If in there and the pano, Ngavufi Mairo issue a statement to say, let him come and show us where the savers are. And give me immunity. I will come and bring out the savers. They are still connected. Ama savers, ya wakui. You gave people to buy those savers and connect them. The passports of people that came into the country. Who is keeping those passports? And I'm very responsible. So we know we are working on that. The people that helped you rig elections, you are messing up with them. You are in a Gilbert period. You think you are clever. You are a small boy. Gilbert Piri. You are a small boy. You know nothing. You have entered a forest that you don't even understand. That power you have, my friend, you can't have that power without people. That power for you to be in that office as DPP, you must have, power must come from the people. Power must come from the people. If you don't have the people, you don't have power. So all of you, DPP, judges, what? Those of you who think you have got power, you are wrong. You are wrong. Because power has shifted. People have moved away from Hakainde Hichilema. And they have moved away from Hakainde Hichilema because of the so many things that are happening, which even you can see. The only thing that we need is time so that Hakainde Hichilema can go. And Edgar Lungu can come in. And remember Edgar Lungu, this country, you have already taken. If you have forget it, start whatever. Start thinking, how are we going to campaign? How are we going to protect the votes? That is what you should be talking about. Some of these guys who are being big-headed, let them be. Opposition. So those who are being big-headed, those who think that they have got things in their trousers, let them be. But let us focus on winning, on getting the country from Hakainde Hichilema. We should not allow him to go. He will not want to go. He will want to hold on. That's why they are busy maneuvering. Even with the security system, the men in uniform, they are busy maneuvering. We know that you want to remove Alubuzi. We know that you want to remove. I mean, how does the security system be in charge of a civilian? Where did you see in the country? Which country, where did you see a civilian heading the security system of a country? Where did you see that? But in Zambia it is happening because of the insecurity of Hakainde Hichilema. But naimwe because some of you muli masoja, muli ba security, whatever, but mwalikuwa tomweni. So stop being cowards. Come on, man. Hello? Stop being cowards. Stop being cowards. Don't allow HH to rape our country to ruins. Don't allow it. One person, don't. Tell him, excuse me, sir. Your time to go has come. Go. I'm telling you, tell him, save our country. Save our country. I'm telling you, if you swore to save our country, if you were trained to save our country from one man who is messing us up. Are you happy? You could be a soldier, you could be a ZNS, you could be ZAF, you could be police officer. Are you happy with what is happening at Mupani? Honestly. Are you happy with what is happening at Mupani? Are you happy with what is happening at KCM? Are you happy with what is happening in agriculture? Are you happy with what is happening at ZESCO? Are you happy with the division that is in our country? Are you happy? It doesn't matter who you are. Who are you saving? Are you saving HH or you are saving the country? Save our country from this one man. EDGER LUNGU. Put up your socks. You are next. Start ruling the country. Start ruling the country now. Let HH go. He has failed the man. He has failed. He's our brother. He's a Zambian. We should not treat him bad. I'm definitely not going to be one of those people who is going to say, no, I have prison. That I'm not going to be. I'm not going to, at least for me, I will be against that. I will be against that. So, Bane, Nami Valero, I've told you. Don't ask me, okay, who should be there? I've told you, EDGER LUNGU. And I know by EDGER LUNGU, stop ukshishita na papata, stop. Stop ukshishita wa EDGER LUNGU, stop. Because in the chapita pali imwa EDGER LUNGU, if you don't take this, alawaka tunyela ndemieva. It is you to take up to liberate us by EDGER LUNGU. When Sata died, it was easy for you because PF was in power. You just walked in there. You walked in there. People pushed you, you walked in there. Yes, there was much purpose, it wasn't much. Now it is time for you to put up a fight. Put up a fight by EDGER LUNGU. Put up a fight. Put up a fight now. Fight for us. We fought for you to get into State House. When Wakateo wanted to remove you, Zambians stood for you and they put you there. Now it is you, it is time for you to lead them into the promised land. To lead them from into freedom. Hakainde Ichilema has gripped all of us. Look at that father. Achila Pepesha. Ale Pepesha, ale Wabantu, ale Pepesha questions. People are even scared to respond. Muchage. They were scared. Takuli Lord saying, scared to talk. Scared to talk. We are gripped with fear. People are scared. Start talking. Don't fear. EDGER LUNGU, step up. Let me open phone lines. Mulande, step up. Let me open the phone lines. So the number that you are calling is 0763 no. The number you are calling, 0763 302207. That's the number that you are calling. That's the number that you are calling. Please call in and express yourself. 0763 3022. Call in and express yourself on WhatsApp only. On WhatsApp. Hello?
Hello, President.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. I'm so happy that I'm opening with a woman. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Mkwai. Welcome akukamba Mwandini batali mwakamba bamveka Mwandini. So as Zambians, let us stand up for our country. Let us defend our country. Tamvela vote mwakamba Mwandini. Like they are saying, no, we ended gaddarism. I was so devastated. I saw a video clip. Makadas where they were insulting Kutukwa na Mtunduri onse. These people need to go.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
Time is now.
Benzo tukwa na kutu.
Give them chance.
Benzo tukwa na kutu.
Benzo kutukwa na guy that person shouldn't come to Lusaka. I don't know that is a musician whom they were insulting. So please, these people don't mean well. They just need to go. People are tired. People have lost interest. It's a sorry sight anyway.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Wherever you are, God bless you. We'll be praying for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
please. Yes, please.
Hello?
Hello, yes, sir. We can hear you. Please go ahead.
I'm Kwame Daramushan.
Wina FM Kwai.
Hello, what's your information?
Yeah, Wina FM Kwai. London Kwai.
Yao wagalamba Mwanjini interfere bwino mkonka nyimbo zo kuturangira kwa otherwise Mwanjina watuchia abantu aba.
Nomba ndefwa na imwe muime. Muilala ndafati mule turandira ko na imwe you must do something because alone myself ndela ndafita pali finger chitika. But ingatwa umanaka B na imwe if you start doing something we need to get haka inde ichilema out. Our country is destroyed.
Ndala Mwanjini chile tukalipira femukachi Mwanjini abantu wonse abantu mawawe pusha wale ande file mulera ande file landa na abantu exactly tabane file pusana ko ndala abantu tukalipira femukachi chakwa na ufimba na kwafano kupoleka bakaramba so don't know Mwanjini
no fiamu fikala totera ba hello hello.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello, President Ali.
Yes, sir.
I'm proud of you. You are working for us Zambians here, voiceless Zambians.
Thank you.
President Ali, I would like to ask for a favor. Since our freedom of association, our freedom of expression has been curtailed, would you help us, as we are here in Zambia, to protest silently, peacefully, by, say, maybe choosing a day in a week where maybe we can wear black or red, just like the way we did during the fight for third term. Yes, we just come up, we just protest silently, peacefully. Because if I can put up a black regalia, and my neighbor is also putting up a black regalia, I don't know how you is going to come to arrest me.
Very good.
Please help us to come up with that attitude, please.
Very good. That is a very good suggestion. That's a very good suggestion. And I think I'll pick a day to just talk about this. Yes, we can have a protest. Protest, can be done peacefully without causing anything. Yeah, just wearing black. Just wearing black.
Just wearing black.
Or maybe on a Friday.
On a Friday, yes.
You are very right. We should come up with something. But many people are listening. Today I have a very huge following. And to those who doubt that what I talk about is not true. Right now, I am on TikTok and I have 7.9K. 7.9K on TikTok. On Facebook,
you are there.
On Facebook, I have Facebook now. Facebook so ile moneka at 900. But TikTok is 7.9. And what I'm trying to say is that there are a lot of you that are listening. Listen to the suggestion that this man is making. Can we come up with a day just putting up black? a number of us, so that we can send a message. Thank you very much for this suggestion. And I'm throwing it to the people. I'm throwing it to the people. Let's see what we can do. Thank you.
Thanks, President Ali.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
I'm sure we know what that.
I'm sure we know quite.
How to talk to you?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, conversation that's about to start. Kumona kwanja abalungu muleti balungu babwerere bakire mu kwanzi balungu kwashina ballot paper kaba pulintepo tabakapo na ballot paper odi nango nafyabe bakateka balando okulanga tebakabwekera kubakeka pesa so elections amushi wakati wa for 2026 whether I'm filing a nomination bakesa abasuka fyachi are not even eligible to stand bayisize batabisha bipala pene pakulemba birachari kuli
boma lanji kuli ba boma ni na boma na kuli ba joma lanji na boma
so bakesa kuve mulamukati ne bumbali kabashindika mu kitafali aho nabakana bakesa mvya abantu kupangwa chikuko kuchitama protest abene mwebene muitati ba Zambezi force akesa liteni ngana matiagasi abantu bose bakasalangana no ulilo cha muntu ayingira mu nganda aladanda wera mu nganda na balungu fubaka fumoko kuya ikomena leadership likapuira
walanda buni
kumona kwa mwina mukomona kwa mnachira monati the best way if ine muleshita balungu ati mule bachisa advertise then ndikafuna ko fyo muntu umbi chikweta ma issues no kumubi kapo mwambo campaign ya chawe abakala mu some device ni balungu mpweni mukavotelo win otherwise I'm not seeing balungu pa ballot ona kutana ndachawe you are standing for the third term chanchani okay ni chitola chitana lifire my election already in 2026 nimkwaza na 3 months ku my election so bali issue balungu is not even we won't even appear at the ballot
nkashandi waleta point yisu masana you have brought a very good point. It is not that I am not aware of this position. Na ine mninda tontonka nyapo. Nomba ndefo konkomesha nkashandi chakwe bati. Ala abasala intungulushi bantu. Ero abantu ngana abafulu afi ngana tufulu afi. Nefuma election stage tufikwata no kufikwata. Ndeko ebechishinga.
Namba kabiri bwafya bwisamu kwapo nyugu. Sometimes fobana Zambia twalikwata omwenso no mwenso weka mutatu watu mweza meto twalikwata omwenso twabenesha ina fight nyankondo kiza kutamuzo musalanga ngati mayo ngabandi katapana balando ngabana bandi bachuliremo uyayingira mu gwendo ne yachilata shani yapwa so there is a case sango kuti ba president wetu akesa imina maybe na ba membe bachiri muna ala ma political party and you get to walk over
yo nkashandi
so the best way we can put second option apart from balungu otherwise kujam
okay nkashandi now mfwa ili ashiryo let me just respond to you we sakamana I know from the way you are talking you also want change but be positive. Be positive. Not to go at your I don't know how old you are, but 1989. Oh, she's gone. 1989. Bakaunda was very powerful. 1989, I was young. Zambians rose up, and when Zambians stand up to say, this enough is enough, there is nothing that Hakainde Hichilema can do. He cannot do anything. And I know Hakainde Hichilema is stubborn. I know Hakainde Hichilema is a daring man. He might dare to do something stupid. But Hakainde Hichilema, you would rather go peacefully than to go the way other leaders have gone. Because that is what is going to happen. If you are going to mess around with this situation whereby you come up with some funny laws to bar Edgar Lungu, I'm telling you, it was going to be very bad. That I am very sure. It is going to be very bad. Even our Shamutemono Edgar Lungu, they will be on Edgar Lungu's side. Even those who don't love Edgar Lungu, they will be on his side.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
It will be a big mistake. People will sympathize with Edgar Lungu. But nonetheless, in Kashiandi, like you have said, if the West comes to the West, we are not lacking people to contest. We are not lacking people to contest. If the West comes to the West, we are not lacking people to contest. There are people. Torikota Munduvire. Munduvire is very clean. Munduvire can take over. Munduvire can take over. Another person can take over. Jack Slavo can take over. Take over. So we are not lacking people. And this happened in Senegal. That's what happened in Senegal. In Senegal, the person that was in the front runner was bad. And what did he do? He just pushed it to the other person. But we have not reached that level yet. What we should focus on is to push Edgar Lungu. At that moment, they are not, we don't lack people. We will have that person. So, at the moment, we should not go with the thing to say, Edgar Lungu wakamukanya, iyo. Because once we are doing that, we are already being defeated. Edgar Lungu has got nothing against him to contest an election. He is qualified. It was already ruled. I know kuliwa akada nomba ku constitutional court makamaka badabe neba president valedi president ati ba kachinga ni bamunalula bade niba akada. I know they want to be funny, but they ruled. You can never go back. They can never go back. So Edgar Lungu, as it is, he qualifies, and therefore it will be wrong for us to start saying, Edgar Lungu takemine. No. We cannot be defeated like that. Edgar Lungu is going to contest. He's going to contest. But even if he cannot contest, we are not lacking people to contest. There are a lot of people that can contest. Now, I can contest. But at the moment, we have got Edgar Lungu. And Nganinebo, I mean, mundu bile have standby. Wakuleta bovat pa aingira pochap. So haka engage them etutinya iyo etutinya. Hello. Hello.
President Harry.
Yes, sir.
Bueno, I just wanted to find out about KKD. There's now a post by Flying Eagles that he has been attacked by UPND cadres. How true is that?
I don't know about that. That's his news, eh?
Yeah, he's a Flying Eagle, page Flying Eagle, and she'll go on a KKD. So
Serious?
I just wanted to find out from you since you're too close to him, yeah?
No, I haven't gotten that. I'll try to call immediately after this program.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
I'll try to call. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello?
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 Hello? Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, Mr. Dad. This is my first time to call you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming through.
Sure. Otherwise, I'm following your program.
Thank you.
Mr. Tayari, I think I'm following this lady, the last caller. The one who is saying, the President Edgar Lungu won't appear on the ballot paper. I think it's true. Because this man, with his mingalato, he will make sure to make Edgar Lungu not to appear on the ballot paper. And I think this is the right time for you to maybe to talk to Edgar Lungu secret behind secret meeting with him. So that mwazi wa muntu amene mungafakepo paja, if anything, so that you start selling that person.
Mverani.
The right person.
Listen, I have guided on the previous one. Nichimozimozi nizakamba same na kulimwe. It's true. It's not that it's easy life. We know. We can anticipate that. But people should not worry here. Stinga ambe hapa ati yai ni huyu amena zaimirira. Wamena zaimirira ni Edgar Lungu because he qualifies. But fika pakuti sure. Vavuta. I am telling you, there are a lot of people that can be able to to take up the mantle ya Edgar Lungu, and Edgar Lungu azankala pafupi. So don't worry, musavutike here, sure. and we are not going to be defeated. No, because kulimingarato here, we are not going to do that. The person who is going to stand is Edgar Lungu, because Edgar Lungu qualifies to be president. If vikavuta, there are people, munga mwamene nakambira ti, mundu bila lipo. Nibambili walipo. Vasakuiwa walipo. Nibambili. So musavutike hii, chamene chifunika nchakuti uyu mundu atebwanji, aende.
Afunika che aende na ngulero so kuti tapwanya ti no lero let's vote. For sure we know that HH is gone. Even himself he knows that he's already gone. Yes.
Ziko mabambi.
Chifura chabe mutitande zero tinzafaka po muntu tingati ni Edgar ngati zona ngala pa ballot paper. He knows that Edgar Peter him. Everyone in Makomboni they are complaining.
Ziko. Hello?
Yes. Mwabombe ni matari.
Mkwa mwabombe nani?
Kwa yawe, bonse peli tulife kwe na tufuluwafe kutuonzo kati na muli situation njimumba mulimo kwa South Africa, shikani South Africa.
Ndiku Singapore mkwa.
Umlandi wako lawlessness mchalo kula abantu wale tamba ke lawlessness le chitika mu parliament speaker
imwe.
Lawlessness, in fact, the greatest violence that Zambians can do is just to sit back and remain silent and remaining with hands folded akimbo without doing anything to such injustices. And my intimidations, yalechitika, tribalism and all that, tule tambafe, na wale wale tambafe. Wale tambafe mchalo. Olo atio akesa wonche mingalato. Lawlessness tule why should we allow lawlessness to be? In fact, let's we cannot just tolerate that kind of intimidation. It can be fear. All the things you say, I didn't put that if you want to. Now, whether I want to say, yeah, I didn't put that if you want to. I was thinking a joke about Padia. For today, the youths, we are the people to blame, actually. In fact, they are the same people who put Zambians in this predicament. In fact, mature people were even advising to say, no. You are not good doing it. No, we have to change. Bad. You'll be dishing out money like let's do something for our country. Let's do something for our country.
No, thank you. Hello? 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 Yambokula washan stack phone na yo chilishani. Palastin kasinda fesim kadi yakuno kuine nkachi nkale bumvi.
What's What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
Hello?
Chongolo kwa batayali.
Mkwa ishani mayo.
Awe dife bwino.
Natote.
Kwena ndefa yako kutita green na uba kola abachanda uwa kufala black clothes. If you have a black or kutala protest mkwai. Inendes minishoko but I think we should do that. Umuzambia nike onse fie. Kwa kwata 5 senses na mune filetika. Kwena batayali filetika mchalo mwesu uchiriro. So ichiriro echi tukakwale fya black. Namufala fya black tukafala nemipango fe ne filiro fye chiriro echisakolika muzambia bate nomo. So if you feel about that, my brother, fishing, Kasana, we have to protest to go for the black clothes, charging. Secondly, therefore, could also not really I could but therefore could encourage our stand of watch Balungu Tabaka ballot. Balungu Bakabap. By HH, the Chalo Chavo, the Kawe. Balungu Bazambia, never falling. Babaji tell this time that wake Kalenga Mazambia to Kalalusha, we back a little young Chalo, to change it to Akana. Balungu of Yaba ballot paper this time. If you Mingato Shavo, yes, you are not Bakeka Pesa, to Adikalaka. To Adikalaka, but to push on Musango, what to the foreigners. Ah, where. The Dog Ulanda church speech bakwikata. Democrats tamuri Muzambia. So why should we continue keeping waka in the state house to waka and exchange balungu waka ballot? So ndia chapa kutoka encourage abale kwata ma doubts ukweba no balungu tabaka ballot. If you are tika pali barusambo na ba malanji, it's a different thing. This time waka wapo balungu ballot. Emukwa. Natote. If not that, encourage Jabali Taba, Koitama Doubt, Balungu Bago, Bantu by HH, Chalo Chavo, Kabalungu Bazampian, and now what time arise to stand. Party to be a candidate for my elections like as I'm 2026. If I not to contribute to what?
Thank you.
Yes, my God.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yeah. What are you?
Mulifia wenu.
Wino waneka tulishuko Singapore. Wadari, actually nganya kwa chinto chimo chakwati. If I don't understand placing, right? But impression them it's not right. More especially in parliament, but I'm a pressing. Nice no. There is no ruling party without opposition. Because what we want in a debate, so that but implement a policy. I will never say go mama.
Yeah, Chivembechu. Yeah. I don't know. It's true. Unless fear katish for tonton kanya, but kwena ave ingi fear. Na tumona kwa tawe. Ichalo tachavi papwef. Tatwa pitamo mufia if tre pitamo na waka inde ichile malo.
Hello, Baritan, what is the
I want to win a film kwa na mulishan.
What is the wino? Quite. Another focus on suggest Padi Rawat and protest. Lama Yakuala Penga, Kufala Matisha Chad, Dinner Black. Now in Oxnaimoida, Nanima pa Facebook, Kunan Padi wa Ginseng and Wamunia Zuida, Uraveja, Akate Kovu. kuti natemwa ida vachita spread country wajinga kuishisha vaisha so that yo idenga yafika yakuita protest twafuada
ubwafyailya ngana ile mbwapo filia it might bring confusion too early. I think ukufwala fe black fear it's okay, because nga ile iliko tricky ile yali bako tricky nali yamona yali ama t-shirt abengi mukombonte tibafwale mwamona but ngofwala fe black fish balako bati at fish walufya ukufwala fe cha black fish walufya tapani ne firemberwe punga fine mfwele white t-shirt ya white number wafwale ya black fish fya bipapo so iya moneka kuti yabapo bino kuchira pali firemberwe po fya paranga fya kuti fya leta ko intrubun tatrefo kuleterera abekala chalo foot at the same time. As much as we want change, we also have to protect the citizens.
Pero na champo mwachipunya pele ya
gaf stream
da jet. Yeah. Ai nani kati nani kani have so deep. Avoid so deep.
Yes, if wala ndile ba ufutura that babu fi. At it's gone. At the gaf stream it's gone.
It's gone.
Wala ndile. Wala tabanya babu fi. At it's gone. It's already gone.
Maisha sabe pako. Maisha sabe pa mdala ba current president ko. Wale ba boss tifu. Maisha na mwone okay na apply example mu community motikali. Ai umuntu kula wako badaba kwati bali kwatasha kachirumba kachinchi you cannot ngamule angala you cannot advise him. Mati if you want to president base and if I don't think about mpako na kuma advise about
tawofwa batatawa
bali kwacha ida
bulwele nimifamenya valwele bulya techimbiyo takwa omuntu ube pafija vakainde ichirema vavu film dala ukube papa nanikane presidential stage that government I've sold it, it's already gone. Yopo ichiri vale ivomvya no kuivomvya vamba no kulachaira mama diru no. Anyway, I think I will leave it here for tonight. I'm very grateful. I'm really grateful for the people that have followed. I'm telling you, somebody advised me. My former teacher advised me that no, you should try TikTok, and indeed, TikTok has worked. It is at 9.2K. 9.2K TikTok. Whilst Facebook, because Valangala na Facebook, they are busy playing with Facebook. Vasharila, ilife pa 975 epoid. But TikTok ilipa 9.2K. Thank you very much, my good teacher. You have taught me again, even at this age. You continue teaching me. I will be streaming live. I think in the last time I in the phone. Ndefo ndechita stream live nomba patatu. Pa YouTube ndechita stream. Pa nkane Facebook ndechita stream. Na pa TikTok ndechita stream. Munja fwe kofe mushite motoka wangu. Na last advertise my own. I would just be doing business. And last advertise motoka. Mushite motoka so that nishite kona phone na imbi. Mbike mone sim card ya Singapore so that ndechita stream patatu. YouTube, WhatsApp, na TikTok. Otherwise, I'm very grateful. Apaya fika na 9.4. 9.4. I'm very grateful. The message has reached many people. Zambians, we need to act. I'm telling you, Zambians, we need to act. Haka in the Hichlema must go. Haka in the Hichlema must go. Tapadi tekumupata anafi wafye. Tapadi choturero lela. We cannot sit there just to be cheated by Haka in the Ichilema. wafika musango shanyo kati hakainde ichilema ale wacho lichero wufi weka wacho lichero wufi weka na tuikalafi. The man has failed. Let him go. And since you have been asking to say, who do we put? Who comes there? I'm telling you, let's put Edgar Lungu there. Let us not even pretend to do Shakumbia channel. Let us put Edgar Lungu there. I have heard some of you have even expressed this to say, no, Edgar Lungu might be bad by Hakainde Ichilema. But Hakainde Ichilema te chalo chakwe. Te chalo chakwe. Fidawa chisite kuli malanji na Bowman. Tabakafichite pali Edgar Lungu. They won't do it pali Edgar Lungu. Edgar Lungu is going to contest. Edgar Lungu is eligible. Uwupo wa waku constitutional court. Nga walefa waka vulete. Nangu uwupo wa waku ECZ. Nga walefa waka vulete. Baka reterere chalo. And they will be responsible for the blood that will be shed. Because blood will be shed. And that's a fact. If you are going to allow that, it's going to be something else. So, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. Anyway, I'll leave it there for tonight. Thank you very much. May God bless you. And good night. Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, J Cool, and turn on the notification bell, cause I'm gonna see you in the next video.